Hey, have you watched what's that show on Netflix? Top Boy?
Yep.
Man, that's my favorite shit, nigga. That's my favorite shit. When them niggas be like, hey bro, no
Yep.
bro, hey
No,
bro,
bro. No, bro.
hey, I
We're
love
not
that
doing
shit,
that.
dog.
We're not doing that, bro.
Hey bro, we're not doing that, bro. Hey bro, I fucking love that shit. To see them
Yep.
niggas going through nigga shit, as bad as this may sound, to see them niggas going through the same nigga shit that we go through, but over there, it's like, damn, man, like we not alone in this.
Talk your shit Saturday.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm talking shit every goddamn motherfucking day.
But anyway, man. All right. Let's go ahead and continue. You know what I'm
saying? Continue.
You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about the Black Boule. We get back to that because I really want to talk about that, and I gotta find, man.
That'll lead into it. This will lead into it.
You know what we need? We know what we need. Female guests. Some female guests.
Oh yeah. That's what I said. Yeah, because that's gonna take it up. That's gonna take it up a notch.
Yeah. Some female guests, and I've had a few that hit me. It's like, you need to get women on there because y'all niggas be tripping. Like, y'all be on some bullshit. That's
right.
What they be telling me. Like, you got the platform, but you won't put us on. You want to talk shit about us, but you won't put us on.
Nah,
so
bring them on.
Find a way to get them on, man.
Yeah, bring them on, man.
It'd be a scheduling thing, and I just got to get everybody in the get everybody together.
But yeah, going, what we kind of picking up what we was talking about earlier. But part of that shit is that the accountability piece is that we got so much bullshit out here that keep getting pumped to us, and it's part of the order to keep the bullshit going. Like it's part of that system I keep talking about, where every movie, every damn black TV series is about to got some drug dealing.
Okay. Hold on. But what we said we was gonna do, what we said we was gonna pick it up at, right? Because we said we're gonna kind of table that, right? I want to have the Robinsons on because we city kids, they country boys. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We from Chicago, they from like the Jackson, Mississippi area, right? So even though we all have a similar mindset, we get to it from different roads. Like it's 5 different ways you can get to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got to take everybody ain't got to take the same street. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I really want to get other people on, and we're gonna pick that back up. But let's get to the what we have on that, the Black Boule.
Right. And
the Black Boule.
So what is the Black Boule? That's before we get into it. What is the Black Boule?
I'm gonna let you pass it off, because if I say it, I'm just saying it's some bougie ass niggas that got bread. That's the gatekeepers to a whole bunch of shit. And it's like the Black Illuminati in this motherfucker. If there is an Illuminati, we don't know, but there's a black allegedly there is a black group of people who kind of are the gatekeepers and control what's going on, and you either fall within what they have going on or you don't. This is based off of my research. This is not fact. This is just my research. So I'm gonna let Jamal take it, because I don't know why y'all text me. I be trying to tell people, comment, man, put this shit in the comments. Don't be scared. Put that shit in the comments. You know what they do? They text me. Hey, man,
they don't want their comment to be out there. They don't want their comment to be out there.
Exactly, man. Put that. Don't be scared. All the scared niggas died years ago, man. Put that shit in the comments, dog. Don't text me. Put it in the comments.
Now, I think you said it perfectly. Like it's some brothers that dictate, everything that comes out who on the checkerboard, and that's what I was talking about. Part of Black Boule. Why is it that all the so-called black actors are British
right now?
Yeah.
Shit, I don't know, but them niggas.
It's a head scratcher.
They get into it. Your man's what we know is that Stringer Bell, the one set it off, as far as I'm concerned.
And that was fine, but to a point now where like 90% of all the black dudes we see on there come comes from Britain. So I'm like, come on now, you trying to tell me ain't nobody talented in America to play a drug dealer or whatever role, little goofy role they got for us? Because we don't play real roles. You know that, right?
Right.
I mean, the closest real roles we've been seeing is from like Denzel. They let Denzel play like this, but now they got him on some kill shit now. So
I don't know. I
so
don't know. But he getting older though, man. I mean, not that age really matters in acting because you can act any part at your age range. But you know what I'm saying? Maybe it's just time, man. Cause think about it though. Think about it though. Let's go real shit though. Think about it. When you was a shorty, you didn't think it was black people in Britain, like for real. Like until the past 20 years, you didn't really know it was niggas in Britain, in Great Britain,
I didn't
or
know. I didn't know until senior year in high school. We went to California for a basketball tournament, and I saw a bad chick, black chick. Met her, accent blew my mind. I'm like, where you from? I'm from London, and
exactly
the accent blew my mind. So I was dumbfounded, like, wow, I didn't think there was no black people over there. And
right.
she told me,
They never really exposed us to the fact that it's some people that look just like us that's
do the
in
same
other
shit,
countries, do the
and
same
do the
shit,
same
have a
shit.
lot of same trials and tribulations that we had, go through a
Yep,
lot of the same disparaging things that we go through. You know what
yep,
I'm saying? We think it's just us,
yep.
and it ain't.
No. There's London games. There's all type of shit.
Yep.
They right now they got that London trap shit, which is crazy because the accent just throw me off. You know, the bloody wanker. I could never take that serious. Them niggas will kill you over that though.
Hey, have you watched what's that show on Netflix? Top Boy?
Yep,
Man, that's my
yep,
favorite shit, nigga.
yep,
That's my favorite shit. When
yep,
them niggas be like, hey bro, hey bro, no
yep.
bro, hey
No,
bro,
bro. No, bro.
hey, I
We're
love
not
that
doing
shit,
that.
dog.
We're not doing that, bro.
Hey bro, we're not doing that, bro. Hey bro, I fucking love that shit. To see them
Yep.
niggas going through nigga shit, as bad as this may sound, to see them niggas going through the same nigga shit that we go through, but over there,
Yeah.
it's like, damn, man, like we not alone in this. And that's the thing that, like, I think for us, that's half the problem is we think that we the only people go through this shit.
Right. And my thing is like, I hate to say it, like you just said, I would prefer to see the Britain trap shit than keep seeing the trap shit that we know that's here every day. Why somebody make a movie about the Moors? Come on, somebody do that. Like
Bro, that shit
I
ain't gonna
already know. I already know.
it ain't gonna sell. That shit ain't gonna sell, bro. That shit it's not going to be someone can make it, but it's not gonna have high acclaim.
Nope.
It's gonna be hard for them to recoup their bread. So it's gotta be somebody got really do it out of their own pocket, knowing that they're gonna take an L for it. It's gotta be like a Tariq Nasheed type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it goes back to what we talked about, the Black Boule, where they ain't showing no shit get like that. And it's like, they let all the fuck shit go because it's like, I guess to get on, you got to be on some fuck shit. Like, that's one of the rules of part of being in that platform is that you got to do some strange things just to quote
Gotta do
unquote
something
be
strange
famous.
for a little piece of change.
For
Oh shit,
fame for
they're gonna
them.
suck my dick from the back. I ain't never had that ever happen to me. I'm trying to see what that be like. I'm trying to get a piece of that dad to the dad thing.
And like even with Cat Williams, he dropped some jewels, but the reality is he part of that order. You know what I'm saying? Like that whole chain he got on is the Freemason compass. But
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I've done some research. I don't think I'm as well informed as I would like to be because that
mhm.
shit just becomes a deep, dark fucking rabbit hole, man. Like, there's so many different layers to this shit, so many different opinions to that shit. And then at the end of the day, it's like what am I going to benefit from it? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I gotta like think like individually, what am I going to benefit from knowing this information? You know what I'm saying? There's so many other things that I can focus my time and attention on. Why would I make that one of them?
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, because I will, but at the end of the day, it's like I'm still building mine. I'm still building Team McMath. You know what I'm saying? In all aspects of it. So why do I need to be focused on what the fuck somebody else got going on? Like somebody asked me, like, what you think of that Cat Williams shit? I mean, it's fucking entertainment as far as I'm concerned. And I look at him.
Come on.
Hey, y'all. Mr.
Right.
Fly God over here.
Right.
This Fly God over here, a true nigga. He a black man with a pit bull. Niggas.
Two of them.
Oh, my bad. Two of them now. My
Two
bad.
of them, yeah.
I'm behind the time. He got two pit bulls. Probably got one red nose and one blue nose.
Yeah, two of them.
Exactly. And they probably be getting loose, jumping the gate and shit. You know.
All that shit.
The pit bull is a real nigga, dog. Like I love pit bulls. I don't own one. I own a master. Only because my bougie ass felt like I elevated and I need a different dog. But I fucking love pit bulls, man. I fucking love those dogs, dog. I fucking love them motherfuckers.
Them and
I'm
Rockwell.
with my head because I'm looking at the damn camera. Let me turn this shit back around.
Them and Rockwell's is my shit.
Yeah, I had them too. Back to the Boule shit. So let's what is the Boule? What's the Boule, bro? Like
like I said, it's some brothers in charge in Hollywood that dictate what goes on, who gets on the checkerboard, who gets what movies, who gets what deals, endorsements, all that. And before it was all like it's conspiracy shit, but over the years, especially now, where you got people like Sexy Red on bullshit, making garbage music and it's getting pumped out, and so that's part of the thing where you don't see real shit being pumped no more. Where it's just all like goofball, Bojangles shit.
So how do we at the lower level? How do we change things? Like, because at the end of the day, shit don't change until you get up and wash your ass. You know what I'm saying? So it don't change unless you change it. So how do we change it? How do we on our levels? How do we change it? You muted, bro. You muted your mic. There you go.
So yeah, I think one of the ways to do it is first you got to be understand what's really out there. That's the problem. Like people don't understand what's really being projected. Like people think it's fun and games and ha ha and he and all that shit. And the reality is, it's that systematic program we've been talking about the whole show, where where you got people that keep endorsing the bullshit. So like I said, like how can anybody think, and it's people our age that think that Sexy Red music is cool and acceptable, and they only think that because it keep getting played to them, and then because they probably talked about the shit being ratchet at first, but because they kept hearing it and hearing it and hearing it, they're like, oh, that's my shit now. Like goofy shit.
True, because it's everywhere. Because they have the option and the resources to put it everywhere, bro. Like, but just because it's everywhere doesn't mean. I mean, okay, let me say it like this. Whether I agree, like, or listen to Sexy Red doesn't fucking matter, man.
Mm-hmm.
Because for me, it's just entertainment. It's like watching a movie. Watching a movie, listen to a song, whatever. It's just entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
So, but we have to teach our younger generations that the same thing. It's just entertainment, bro. Like, we grew up on watching Arnold Schwarzenegger and motherfucking Steven Seagal and motherfucking Sylvester Stallone. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you how many times Remember, you used to play the game called Guns and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Everybody out there with their little plastic guns and shit, running around shooting the hood up. And now we're doing
Yep.
guns as motherfucking real niggas. I mean, real adults. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
But it's really just it's just entertainment, man. Like it's just
Well,
entertainment to me.
that's what I'm saying. That's where, like I said, the program and the propaganda went from, yeah, it's just entertainment where we could a Coogee rap, what he was saying back then is pure entertainment, and then all of a sudden it went from Coogee rap got bars to all of a sudden NWA is rapping about that life, and for whatever reason, I want to imitate that life they rapping about. And none of them
Right.
guys, besides Eazy-E, was anywhere legit.
On that, right.
Right.
But you didn't know that. You didn't know that. We didn't know that as a shorty.
Right.
Shit, because we came up when we came up in the parental advisory era.
Right.
There wasn't no parental advisory when we were shorties until we became 12. I think parental advisory really came around when I was 12, so you had to be like 13. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And shit,
Yep.
I remember the first tape I bought that had parental advisory on it was, and the motherfucker sold it to me anyway.
Yeah, it was about that
the first, and it wasn't a bootleg. So the first official one, because I had a few that were bootleg, because you know what I'm saying, we grew up in the bootleg era. We had the bootleg, man, get you the tapes and shit, you know what I'm saying, the Force Preserve.
Mm.
I went to the store and I bought Spice One.
Ooh.
Title Spice One. I fucking love that album. Dog.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a classic.
I fucking love that album. Right?
Mm-hmm. Ooh, that's a classic.
My pops found out I had it, took it from me.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you ain't supposed to be listening to this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, but you the same man that be playing Clarence Carter on Stroking.
Yep, I'll be stroking. That's what I say.
Now, yeah. I'll be stroking.
Stroking through the west.
Yeah, that shit, right? There wasn't no parental advisory there. That shit would be parental advisory to this day, right?
Oh yeah.
So I'm saying that, like, it's different now. Like, my son, one of my sons, because I have multiple. So my 12-year-old today is allowed to listen to music with profanity. I understand what he's listening to, and I hear what he's listening to. We listen to some of the same music, but I'm trying to stay in tune with what he got going on because times have changed. You know what I'm saying? Just like times are changing in. And I was like, I hear y'all at the car parties all the time talk about all the bullshit. They talking about the same bullshit y'all be talking about, but it's different.
Mm-hmm.
It's different when it's you saying like, hey, I can't listen to it, but I hear it all the time. You know what I'm saying? So when my son started coming up, and I'm sure other people, when their sons start coming up in, you know, in these fucking late 2010s, you know what I'm saying, to early 2020s and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, our kids listen to that shit. Like, I coach football in high school, right? I got 2 kids that's in high school. That's at the same age level of the kids that man, these kids cuss more than we do. They so disrespectful in their communication is crazy. It's crazy. Like, the level of communication, right, because you see them all every day as well. So the same level, how they communicate with each other is crazy. And I'm like, bro, you don't have to be that disrespectful to another man to get your point across. Because once you get out here in this real world and you think you're gonna communicate with a man like that, you're gonna get your fucking head knocked the fuck off. Because men like myself are not gonna tolerate your bullshit, bro. I'm trying to tell you, you don't. Like, I had to tell some. We had weight training. Short story. We had weight training. So I got my varsity high school kids on weight training, and then across the street we got the 8th graders that come in when they get out of school, right? They act like this is a motherfucking rap concert the way they be talking. And just to get them to be quiet so I can put out information, bro. Like, when I'm being polite and this and the third, I'm like, hey man, quiet down, chill out. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to put some information out, trying to, you know, so we can move on to our next thing. They started yak, laughing and giggling, keying and shit. But as soon as I cuss at them, then I got your attention. When I say, hey, shut the F up. Also, now I got your attention when I tell you, quiet down. Hey, gentlemen, when I'm talking to you respectfully, like, as a man, You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, chill out, quiet down. They ain't hearing me. They laughing and giggling like Kiki can. But as soon as I'm being disrespectful, in my mouth can be very disrespectful. So I'm at like a category 2 on a scale of 1 to 10 when I'm with my disrespect because they kids, right? And I know some people out there like, hey, they kids, don't you talk to my kid like that. Hey, man, I'm trying to tell you how your kid talk when you ain't around.
Yeah, that motherfucker disrespectful, right?
Exactly. When your kid ain't around, them little motherfuckers is fucking disrespectful.
Disrespectful.
And they ain't gonna disrespect me. At the end of the day, they ain't gonna disrespect me because I'm in charge of this shit, bitch. So you get down and fucking lay down or take your kid and get the fuck on. But let me dial me back. Once I have their attention because I done cuss their ass out, and I'm telling them like, bro, you don't have to be a nigga your whole life, dog. Like you don't have to do that shit. Like that shit. At the end of the day, when you become a man, when you truly become a man, that shit don't fly, bro.
It don't.
It don't fly. You're not gonna talk to me like
It don't.
that, man.
It don't.
I'll knock your fucking noodle loose. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit don't fly with a grown man at the end of the day. And I be, well, my thing is, and I've reached some kids in my 10 year of coaching football. I've reached some kids because it's easier for me in football because we have something in common, right? And I'm like, yo, you don't have to operate in this fashion. I know this is what y'all know. I know this is what y'all see on TV. Well, shit, they don't even watch TV. This is what you see in your phone. You know what I'm saying? This is what you hear in your music. But bro, real men don't speak to each other like that, bro. They speak to each other with respect. You know what I'm saying? So and I'll follow up my disrespect with, look, man, y'all want to be respected as men. You want to be spoken to with respect, correct? Right? And then their response is typically yes. Well, when I speak to you with respect, I want you to respond with respect. So being that I'm the person that's putting out the information, when I speak to you and I'm putting the information out, I need you to be respectful for respectful of what's going on and the information I'm putting out. So therefore, we can all move accordingly. Some of them get it, some of them don't. The ones that don't, I'm gonna weed their ass the fuck out.
You got to.
Because I don't have a problem telling you. I don't have a problem telling you or your child that he a bitch ass nigga. I'm just be real with you. I done told my own baby mama like, hey, unless you change X, Y, Z, you raising a bitch ass nigga. So it ain't like my children is exempt. Because I done said it to my own children's mom. Like, yo, if you think that allowing him to do X, Y, Z and A, B, C is going to make him a man and it's gonna be okay, you raising a bitch ass nigga, and I won't be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? I won't do it. I'm not gonna do it. You talk to any of my kids. Hey man, I got a child that won't talk to me. Well, I ain't gonna say won't talk to me. Well, we're not necessarily on the best of terms because it's a respect thing. You ain't gonna come to my house and disrespect me, bro. And you feeling a certain way about that shit because I'm gonna stand. What they say now, I'm gonna stand on business with mine at my house. What you ain't gonna do is disrespect me.
There you go. Stand on business.
And anyone else motherfucking involved. You ain't gonna. I'm gonna stand on business about mine in my house and everybody in it. You ain't gonna be sitting around here disrespecting. Hold on, bro. I gotta let my garage down a little bit. This motherfucking raining. Damn laptop getting wet. I'm gonna let you go. Go ahead and talk, man. Talk to the people, man. You got it.
Yeah, man. No, I'm with you with that shit. But that's what I'm saying. It's like I seen that music go from one genre to, NWA. Most of us didn't believe what they said. Some of us took it for what it was, but that's it. But then when that drill music came, I seen that shit just come on a different wavelength, and it was definitely demonic. Where I'm telling shorties it's nothing but rap music, and they was like, "No, Mr. Jackson," and it ain't just rap music. And I'm hearing the music, and I'm like, the major labels pushing this. I'm like, yeah, this is the best way to do genocide and make money off of it.
Hell yeah. On a side note, let me ask you this. My bad for interrupting you, but on a side note, because I just have to know. I don't have to know. I just want to know who invented the drill music. Because to my knowledge, it's motherfucking King. Well, he King L now, but King Louis.
That's facts. That's facts. And so that term, yeah, he invented the term drill, and it was a song called Drill Time that he made about, you know, sliding down and shooting at one of his rivals. He didn't even use the word op. He still was saying rival. And so that's where that word
you know why? Because he's getting old.
right.
And these little shorties behind them using a different terminology.
And so that's fine. And then with Keith and them, they didn't call it drill music yet. They was calling hitter music, stepping music. And so when the labels got wind of it and asked Keith and them what does it mean when you're going out there doing, you know, these capers, they said we call it drill. And that's when the labels coined the music drill music and pushed these kids, gave these kids bags to talk about what the shit they was
Crimes
doing
that
in the
they've
street.
been committing.
Yeah, so it
Crimes
got
that
to.
and it's dry snitching. This shit dry snitching. You
But how about
literally
this?
telling on yourself, my nigga.
How about this? For 5 years, King Von, before he even thought about rap, would go on Twitter and dry snitch about all the shit he was doing, as far as all the people he was killing and shooting. And before he had a rap career, he was big doing Twitter. And then he got on, basically talking about all the shit he did, and they let that go. So nobody can ever tell me that this shit wasn't structured and built for that. Like if he didn't die, he would have been facing 100 years in Fed time right about now.
He be facing something, bro. Actually, honestly, because you also got to think of it like this, dog. Like they coming up as fucking 12-year-olds to fucking 21-year-olds on that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say on that shit, I ain't talking about a substance. I'm talking about just on the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what they know. This is survival mode for them. And this is all they fucking know, because this is all they fucking see, because they are a product of their environment.
Mm-hmm.
And then it goes to exposure leads to expansion, to where they, you know, they might get the record deal or whatever, and then that takes them to other places, and they see how other people operate, and they're like, damn, like, shit, this is a whole lot more comfortable than me motherfucking fearing for my life every day, because that's really what it is. You fear for your life every day.
Yeah.
I'm talking about fucking O Block and the rest of these motherfuckers, and they literally across the street from each other. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And they
I'm thinking myself, like, bro, for real. Like, yeah, cousins and some more shit. Some of them sister and brother don't even fucking know it.
Yeah, you can't even make this shit up. These motherfuckers are real life blood cousins.
First cousins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, it just that's why I said that the drill shit. The drill shit is just that was the worst thing I've seen ever happen with the music. And that's why I said I know it is definitely structured, and it goes back to the Black Boule, where you can't even get on no more talking constant shit. You gotta talk that bullshit for a label to even consider you. And that's where we at.
But for a label to consider you, the great thing about it, the flip side of the social media and all this other stuff that's out here is you can get straight to consumer so much quicker. You just have to build your fucking fan base. Let's take for example Texas, right? And I use Texas because Texas has found a way to work the system, capitalize off the system, and get everything that they fucking need to survive and thrive, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Texas, a lot like Georgia and some other southern states, could be its own motherfucking country, dog. Like, a nigga could blow in Texas and never leave Texas and live and be a fucking millionaire.
Slimmed up.
Exactly. But I mean, of course, he leaves Texas now. But exactly, that the prime is you got the slim thugs, you got your fucking zeros, you got your fucking little kikis, you got your I'm missing a few, but those are the ones that you have that kind of crossover mainstream. Shit, Lil Flip still making money. Chameleonaire and fucking technology and shit.
Lil Kiki. Lil Kiki.
I said Lil Kiki. What's the white boy name? Paul Wall.
Oh, wow.
Just off of rap shit, bro. Just off of rap. Them
The
niggas could
Asian boy,
tour fucking Texas and be.
the Asian boy, the jeweler came up in Texas.
See?
Johnny Wayne or whatever his name is. Dang,
Mm-hmm.
Johnny Dang.
What I'm saying all of that to say this, like the technology today, you don't need no fucking label. You don't need no label. We are all direct to consumer, man. You could literally, I got a cousin, and I'm a plugger. He in Sacramento. He's a rapper, a well-known rapper in the Sacramento area, right? Named El Solo.
Mm.
That young dude get paid just for being in fucking Southern California.
Mm-hmm.
Off his music. The music dope. And I'm gonna tell you how far that shit reached, bro. Years back, I'm in Iraq. It's a motherfucking white boy whistling his song, standing behind me while we waiting to get on a helicopter. I'm like, you know whose song you singing? He was like, yeah, El Solo. I said, oh, okay.
Yep, that's it.
Like for real, like I'm in Iraq. He's the white boy behind me singing his song.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, to me the biggest independent artist is Tech Nine.
Man, been getting it for a minute.
Been doing, and what you just said, he been doing that shit over 20 plus years.
Right.
And he's selling out soccer arenas.
Exactly. So it's an old ideology to think that you need these labels in order to get paid, because the label's gonna take their cut. Yeah, they're gonna put you on Front Street, and some people just don't want to do the work.
There you go. There you go. You just hit it. A lot of them youngins, like prime example, NBA YoungBoy had over 5-6 million followers on YouTube before he signed to a major, and so all this shit was, every time he dropped the song, it go viral. So it's like he was an example where he didn't have to, but they threw him the bag. He didn't want to do the work because, you know, being independent, you got to move. Out of the year, you probably at the crib maybe 2 months out of the year, if that. And so a lot of them cats,
it's gotta work. You gotta work.
A lot of them cats just want to get that bag real quick to stun and flaunt. And so when you think about it, especially now, like most of the artists that they put up there on the stage right now, you can't really say they talented. One, for autotunes, a lot of these cats would be horrible. Come on now,
name them. Who? Put a name on that bullet.
NBA YoungBoy, Young Thug, Gunner. Gunner, yeah, Thugger. No, they all fucking autotune saved them. Take that shit off and hear how they sound. They sound horrible. Kodak, I like Kodak, but the clone drug one is just, he fucked up.
Yeah.
Drake is the prototype of what we call an industry plant, where this nigga sing, he'll rap a motherfucking movie line, and motherfuckers say that's the hardest bar, and it'd be a movie line.
Well, I'm gonna take it one step further, and I'm gonna say Drake really cloned Ja Rule shit. He took Ja Rule shit to a fucking whole nother level, because Ja Rule was Drake before there was a fucking Drake. He took Ja Rule shit to a whole nother. So I mean, and I'm a fan of Ja Rule up until what was that, 336, that shit. After that, no, I was cool on with Ja Rule. It was just it was a little too much.
50 had him scrambling by then.
Yeah, and I'm a 50 Cent fan, but I don't even like, hell, there's a lot of shit 50 put out that I don't fuck with. But I was a Ja Rule. I'm just saying, like, you start getting to a point where you're in like, I'm mixtape 50. I'm G Unit mixtape 50. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Once he got past what was that third album? It was the third album he had. I was like, oh, I'm cool on this, bro. Like, I don't want to do this shit.
They were scrambling by that time. They were scrambling. But no, I mean, you gotta think, I remember that too. When Ja Rule first came out, mixtape Ja Rule, he wasn't doing that singing at all. He started singing because they were saying the nigga sound like DMX too much.
Yeah, he did a great job of separating himself from DMX.
Yeah. But at first, I thought that was DMX. Because remember, they kind of came out with their mixtapes at the same time.
They
And I was
came out
like,
at the same time, and it was on some of the same albums. Matter of
yeah,
fact, DMX is on Ja Rule album on Vinny Vinci.
right. So that's why he was singing. But Drake is the epitome of an industry plant, meaning that, you know, but beyond the Black Boule, he got power behind him, pushing him, and it's like,
So you think Drake is in the Black Boule?
yeah, no doubt, yeah. I would
What
say
about Pusha
him.
T?
I would say him, 50, Shaquille O'Neal, Steve
Jay?
Harvey,
Jay?
yeah,
You put
Jay,
Jay in there?
yep,
Okay.
Jay. Uh, who I'm missing? Missing a couple. Oprah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Tyler Perry.
yeah, no doubt, definitely,
Mm-hmm.
definitely.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's his name. Is
Obama.
Snoop.
Snoop.
Yeah, Snoop up there. Obama really on that other side. They let him go in between. You know, they ain't gonna let Snoop
You
on the
trying to say
white side.
Obama with the white boys?
Yeah, they ain't gonna let Snoop on the other side. They gonna let Obama. Oh, come
Snoop
on, let
was
me
sitting
let
up
him do.
there with motherfucking Martha Stewart, dog. Snoop is the most recognized rapper in the world.
I agree.
In the
I'm
world.
not. I'm not saying he's not relevant, but I just know they won't let him on that other side. They gonna let him keep him where he's supposed to be at. They won't. They won't even let Jay-Z on that side.
You the top of the black side.
Yeah, they'll let.
Which they always gonna say. They always gonna say you're you know, you got this side and you got this side. You the top of this side. That's like, but at the end of the day, bro, you know what they're saying? Like that's like being the tallest midget, dog.
Mm-hmm. But you know,
We still don't own and control shit.
yeah, and you know what it is? Why Obama and somebody like Drake are going on the other side because they mixed breed.
They ain't gonna let them. They ain't gonna let them because that comes down to that whole what's that shit called that they used to put on white people? Tar baby.
Yeah,
Remember, if you had any black in you, you know what I'm saying, you was considered a tar baby.
yeah. But
If you consider white and you have some black in your lineage, consider a tar baby. But a lot of these white folks finding out that all of them tar babies.
yeah, and so now before, yeah, like you said, they was on it. They playing that game now where it's a little bit more open where they're allowed it.
Mm-hmm.
They're allowed the mixed breed because they also know when we talked about this, they genetics ain't their bloodline ain't reproducing like that. Like they little spell is wearing out, so they gonna need the black bloodline to keep their shit going. And so that's why, you know, we didn't have this push over the last couple of decades of this whole interracial shit. I ain't knocking nobody, but you can't say you pro-black and you're married to somebody white because that
I
money going.
agree. I
Yeah,
agree. That go back to what we were saying earlier today. Like, how can you consider yourself? And I guess I'm not necessarily I have an opinion. So let me say it this way. I have an opinion. And my opinion is you can be a black supporter if you're married or in a relationship with a non-black woman as a man, right?
mm-hmm.
And you know, man or woman, let me say that, man or woman, but I'm a man, so I typically speak from a man's standpoint. So as a man, you can be a black supporter. You can be a supporter of the culture. You can be a supporter of the movement and all that stuff. But I do not consider you pro-black if you are in a relationship, whatever the status may be, with a white person. Like, I mean, you know, how can you consider yourself pro-black if you are married to a white woman? Like, how does that push the black agenda? How does that push the black family forward? How does that push black wealth forward? It doesn't.
It doesn't. It doesn't. Like you can say you get these many jobs, you do this and that, but at the end of the day, I said it earlier, you're gonna give your spouse the most bread. Your spouse is usually gonna have the most control of your assets anyway because that's your spouse. And so at the
Right.
end of the day, if we talking about generational wealth, You weren't made to be here forever. So you have to think about, that's why I said, nobody thinks about the long run where, hey, this money that I got, let's build a black bank with that money. Because that wife ain't going to probably do that 9 times out of 10. Even if you put that shit in the will, she's going to get some lawyers to overtop that shit when you're gone.
She going to spend that bread where she's comfortable spending that bread, which is with her people. And that's just real
plan.
at the end of the day.
That's the plan.
That's just real at the end of the day.
And they got the babies knowing that, yeah, you can identify as black, but at the end of the day, you're going to be, like I keep saying, you're going to be comfortable over here.
Because you know what a lot of those black babies say? I'm half. You know what those mamas say? My child is half.
Mm-hmm.
No, your child is black, dog.
Yeah, but no, they're always gonna run that half.
I know a lady who married a man who is he's biracial as well, black and white, and she's white. But she's white and like Asian, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she used to say, well, my husband's half black. Or he's, well, that's what she would say to black people, but then the white people, she would say, oh, but he's half white. That don't get no fucking pass. That nigga's a nigga. He look like a light-skinned black man. Because he's a light-skinned black man.
Yep.
Go
one drop of blood, you black.
Go commit a crime and see what they say. They're gonna say black male, XYZ features. That's it. They ain't gonna say he look like he could be half any goddamn thing. Nigga, you a nigga. He don't. I mean, don't get me wrong. He doesn't say that. This is just what's coming from his white wife. You know what I'm saying? And how
that's the problem. That's the problem with Jaws. That's the problem with Jaws. They get upset because the reality is that if you quote unquote a Jaws, you got our blood in us, and so therefore they call you that, and that's why a lot of the Jaws do got curly hair, froze, and all that good stuff.
Explain to the people what that is, dog. Everybody
don't
know what that is.
I don't want to get you shadow banned, so I think if they just
bro, I'm shadow banned on Instagram right now, nigga. I posted some shit that some white people said that I found fucking hilarious. It got shadow banned. So go ahead and say the shit.
So all I would say is just take the E out, put the A in. You got what you know what I'm saying? Switch it up. But go to the job. Yeah,
the people that wear the little hat on the back of the head like that.
Yeah, and they just got caught. They just got caught in New York with the tunnels and shit, child trafficking.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
Trafficking.
People with that little hat on the back of the head like that. Them people that control the finances in America.
Yeah, but so that's part of they complexes because they have for years been called that, but the reality is that they know that their creation is made by Yaku. And so because Yaku made them, they're carrying out the world order of what it is. And so that's what Jaws has always been relevant in the last, 5-6 centuries?
That, and they control the bread. They control the entertainment, bro.
Right.
They control the money, which controls the entertainment, which controls what we see, which controls what we ultimately end up believing.
So they dictate to the Black Boule what they want to see from the black community. Literally, they say, "Oh, we want to see this."
There is no land of Jaws, and that's because Jaws is literally a religion. So you're not like if you're Christian, Muslim, Buddha, whatever level of religion or spirituality you decide that you want to fucking participate in. That's on you. That's your own personal decision. But when we talk about the Jaws people, we talk about them as if that came from an actual land. There's no land of Jaws. They love to say it's Israel, but Israel is where? In Africa, right? Am I right?
Yeah, but
so you're African.
But no, I'm not. I'm Jaws, and it says in the book that is my rightful land. And so therefore, because it's my rightful land, the UN, nobody could tell me anything about when I put these people in a 6-mile open air prison, 8 million people in a 6-mile open air prison, and this been going on for centuries, and the world hasn't batted an eye. So therefore, that's why we do what we do.
All right, so we back.
Mm-hmm.
So back to the people with the little hats on the back of their head.
Yeah, the Jaws, they.
Yeah, the Jaws people. Yeah, them folks.
Mm-hmm. But that's part of the, the whole propaganda, man. Like we could talk about that for like a good 7 hours, but it goes back to one of they whole good employees is that they like to do distractions when shit come out. So they latest distraction they did was the Cat Williams thing where he blew up, but at the same time they released all Mike Epstein's flight manifestos on everybody that was on there, and it was some of your best favorite favorites. And when I named some of the people that were Black Boule, they was actually on that flight list. So that's not happened to be a coincidence, but it just let you know that shit is real deal in the field.
So these
And
people are running in the same circles of the people that you can't stand.
mm-hmm.
So okay, let's hit up back on this Cat Williams shit real quick.
Mm-hmm.
You heard that shit that Dave Chappelle said about how he was like, "Hey man," he called out all the black folks, but he didn't say shit about the white boys.
Yeah, that's the clone Chappelle. I expect him to say something against
You
that.
think Chappelle is a clone? What?
Yeah.
What? Chappelle is
Yeah.
a clone? Come on, bro. Come
Look
on
at
now.
him. Look, all right, man. Everybody, you can say, look at the Chappelle before he so-called went to Africa, and then when he came back, nigga,
And he had to,
the nigga look
excuse me, he
like,
had to go have an awakening.
yeah, if that's what you want to call it. But the nigga come back look like Bo King Wilbon and swole up, and with a deeper voice, smoking squares.
He did. Well, he been smoking squares though, but he, you know what I'm saying? He on something different now, man. He has evolved. He, bro. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Ain't nobody. And once again,
Come
dog,
on,
we talked about
man.
it earlier. You're not making that money unless they allow you to make that bread. You're gonna do some things to get on that level. Unfortunately, you can't talk the shit that he talked and nowadays in the internet because they'll find out. Like he said, he never wore a dress, and there's some shit where he was on Howard Stern radio show in a dress. So it's like, come on, bro. Yeah, yeah. So it's like, yeah, come on, man. Come on, the internet gonna find some shit, man.
Yeah,
You
the
gotta
internet
be.
on internet, dog. Hey, that's what I'm saying. Like, I've learned in my 45 years of being on this earth, and I've gone to court more times than I like to fucking declare. I've learned, don't say some shit. Definitely don't text some shit. Email some shit. Don't record some shit that you don't want to hear verbatim being read out loud by your attorney, because that shit ain't gonna sound right. Even if you said it in jest, even if you said it joking, even if you and that person have a different type of relationship, where y'all just speak like that, when that attorney get his motherfucking jaws ass up there and start
Yep.
speaking, because them the people we go get, because we feel like they give us the best chance at motherfucking getting off.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying?
Nope. Nope.
It's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be crazy, bro. It's gonna sound crazy. It's
Yeah,
gonna sound crazy.
that's why I said. So that's why it's one of them things that's always like a head scratcher because it's like that clone shit. It's talked about more. Before it was always conspiracy shit, but
Oh man.
with the black clones, they don't even really try to hide it. Like to me, every black clone beside even Kodak, he got cloned. But every black clone damn near that came out on some prima donna swole up shit. The
So
Gucci
you feel
clone,
like oh Gucci, oh my god. So you feel like a lot of these niggas is they clone Tyrone.
yeah. So what?
Yeah, yeah.
So
They clone. I want to go back and watch that shit again. I'm probably gonna go back and watch that shit again. They clone Tyrone because a lot of people didn't like the shit. I thought the shit was dope and motherfucking enlightening. You know what I'm saying?
it told the truth what's going on. Like it told the truth as far as like the food is fucked up, the hair products are fucked up. Everything is built to control you, and then there's motherfuckers running around here that you think ain't on shit, but on some whole other shit. and just playing you like a motherfucker. And so, you know, that's why I said that clone shit, it is real. But what I think I see, like when it comes to the Kanye clone, it's been a whole bunch of them. But what I didn't realize is that, you know, how many times you clone this motherfucker, his spirit is what it is, and that spirit wild in the motherfucker. That soul wild, because the soul transfers.
Mm-hmm.
And so if it's a wild,
You're not taming that
soul,
shit.
they can't.
You're not
And
taming
then
that shit. I
yeah,
don't care how much fuck shit you put out there. You're not taming that shit.
you can't. It's the spirit. It's too rambunctious, and they didn't realize that. And they know at this time they can't get him, because if they get him, he's gonna become a martyr, and they don't want that.
But I'm gonna be honest, they're gonna kill that nigga.
Eventually, yeah. They can't do it now because, like I said, he'd be a martyr. They're gonna slow boat
I
for
don't
him.
think he gonna. What the fuck? My neighbors.
Yeah,
I don't know. My neighbor just started bumping Killer Cam. God, well, I ain't never heard that come out that house.
right. Killer Cam, he must got some company.
Goddamn, Killer Cam, Killer Cam, Cam, Killer. That's my shit. Nigga, turn that back up. Fuck that.
Yeah.
I can't be the only nigga bumping in the neighborhood. But anyway, I don't think Ye gonna make it to motherfucking 50. To be honest with you, know he our age, man. I don't see Ye making it to 50 years old. And I ain't talking about the rapper.
I give him a 5-piece.
You
I
give
give
him
him
50.
5-piece.
I don't see Ye making it to 50, my G.
Because at this point, like I said, anything as far as getting him, he gonna be a martyr. So I think they will hope he kind of fizzle out. But yeah, they if they was gonna get him, they would have been got him.
His talent is too great, man. He's not gonna ever fizzle out because his talent is always gonna take over.
Mm-hmm.
His talent is too great. The boy, the music ear that he has is too great. It's too great.
I think they did the math with him and realized he's gonna make more money alive than dead.
Alive than dead. I'm worth more alive than I am dead.
Yeah, that's the mathematics they do anyway with the motherfuckers. Because if they don't get cloned, they get something called chipped, and chipped to somewhere they, you know, they'll have these motherfuckers on pulse, and if they do something wicked, they hit that chip and they out of there. And so, you know, a lot of our people, before you cross all the way over, they've been chipped. And so I believe Bernie was chipped because that shit he had was some shit I ain't never heard until he had it. You know what I'm saying? You know, all type of shit.
Like Bernie Sanders.
Yeah, Bernie Mac. Bernie Mac.
Oh, Bernie Mac. You think Bernie Mac was chipped?
Yeah. Yeah. He just didn't go all the way. That was the difference. And then when he, you know, allegedly when he started, you know, coming to fruition like this shit crazy, Steve and them told him.
Well, Steve was jealous of the nigga anyway.
There you go. And so that's why,
so that nigga
you know,
Bernie was the coldest one.
Yeah, that's why, you know, that's why they told on him, and then they got Bernie up out of there. Then Steve elevated.
All right, so we only got a couple minutes left, and I want to leave us with this, right?
Go ahead.
If you had to speak to the younger Jamal about women, what advice would you give him about dealing with a woman in a committed relationship?
Don't lie and be accountable. That's
Even
it.
though women aren't accountable, you gonna tell young Jamal.
Yep.
16, 17-year-old Jamal.
The wild one, yep. Got
20-something-year-old Jamal, don't lie, be accountable.
Yep.
Why? We got like 5 minutes, but why?
First of all, it's gonna save him a lot of headache. It's gonna allow him to weed out the so-called, you know, crazy ones and all that. It's gonna take a lot of stress off his life. Because he's gonna weed out the ones that's gonna take it there with him. Then when you're not accountable, that's when they coming. You know, the crazies.
Yeah, I got you. Well, we love crazy, man. We so fucking stupid, man. We love crazy bitches. That's the problem. We love fucking crazy bitches. That's our problem. And we create crazy bitches. That's even a bigger problem. All right, I'm gonna say Osiris the God. Osiris the motherfucking God. Where my name at? Right here. Osiris the God. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna keep it a little lighter than what the Fly God said. I'm gonna say this. If you're out and about and you have a meal with your homeboys. Let's say you out with your homeboys and y'all eat, bro. Whatever. Y'all go out, y'all eating, drinking, smoking cigars, whatever, right? Bro, leave some room to eat to when you get home. Because if you don't eat when you get home, your lady gonna want to know what the fuck you been eating at and who the fuck been feeding you. You know what I'm saying? That will cause a huge issue. So even if you ate well wherever you was at, you better eat when you get home. You better act like you ain't eat. And she made you a lunch for work. You better eat that shit at lunch, even though you and your homeboys went out to eat. Y'all ain't got the best wings in the fucking city. I don't give a fuck if you take that motherfucking meal and throw that shit in the trash. You better act like you fucking ate that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because when you get home, your woman gonna want to know who the fuck is feeding you, my G.
Yeah.
Who is feeding? Because women know the old age motherfucker saying that hey, the best way to get to a man's heart is through his stomach. She want to know who feeding you. I don't give a fuck what all these motherfucking internet niggas tell you, what all these internet women say about cooking and not cooking. But a woman that can cook and a woman that's feeding you and giving you nutrition and all that other stuff, women pick up on that. So if you don't eat and she done made a meal for you, you don't eat, that is total disrespect, man. So eat whatever the fuck she made for you. I don't give a fuck if you full. You better find some fucking room.
Oh, and then
You better find some room to eat.
I'm gonna throw real quick. I'm gonna throw a little cherry on top of that. If you niggas are out, make sure you bring us some motherfucking food home and
Bring us some food home.
do some receipts that who you was out with. What I mean by receipts, do a little quick little live with your homies. Me and the G out eating, boom, boom, boom. Tag where you at, and then bring that motherfucking food home. You good.
So she don't say that you was out with another chick eating. You took no chick out to eat.
No, if you go live with your guy, it's a little weird. It's a little weird because your guy always look at you like what you're doing, but you explain to your man, hey, this is a receipt, bro. I'm just doing a receipt.
Yeah, I was out with you like I said, but that also backs you in the corner. I'm gonna say this: that backs you in the corner because she's gonna expect that because women love consistency. So if that's what you do, she's gonna expect you to do that. So stay consistent in what you do.
Oh, that should be rule. Oh, I hope you Negroes ain't out here just going out with your G's and paying for your G's and not bringing your missus no food home. You just gotta bring some food home just on GP. You know she cooked with say, hey babe, here goes some lunch for you tomorrow. You gotta bring food home just on GP.
And you still gotta eat what she made when you bring your cooked ass home.
Let me go ahead and taste that. Ooh, this shit, man, I'm full, but I'm taking this shit in the morning for lunch. Boom. Well, that's it.
Yeah.
Now I think now niggas going out with their boys and not bringing no food home. Yeah, you gonna get questioned. No doubt.
All right, so we run out of time. I'm over with your boy Osiris the God. This was brought to you in part by McMath Autos. McMath Autos sponsored this whole fucking video. This is Fly God. Hey, Brims Inc. We still doing Brims Inc. Because I need me a little, you know what I'm saying?
We waiting on our new shipment. We waiting on our new shipment. It's coming.
Okay, in
Spring 24. Spring 24.
In conjunction with Brims Inc. over here, you know what I'm saying? McMath Autos down on the below, all social media platforms, and Brims Inc. Brought y'all this Talk Your Shit Saturday. I'm Osiris the Guy. This Talk Your Shit Saturday. This is Jamal the hold on, get my camera right. This is Jamal the Fly Guy right here, and we out.
Peace. Love, my G.